Hi, it's Nancy with Garden Scroll. I hope you've been enjoying our garden scrolls. I just love it. I love coming out every day and seeing if there's something new or how much growth is on one. And I just love sharing it with you. I don't feel like I'm doing it just for myself and God, which I think He enjoys this too. I really do, and I enjoy my time with Him when I'm in the garden. This is the candy cane verbena from last year, and I was going to see if it might come back true to its candy cane color, but as you can see, it did not. Still, it's a pretty little verbena flower. I'll let them all bloom and see if maybe one of them will come back true to the candy cane color, but they probably won't. So I guess if you want a hybrid, you're going to have to get the actual plant each season to get that beautiful color. So I did take my clematis off of this little container. It was pretty all twined around it, but I'm ready to see all of it. And then also I put the clematis over here on this trellis where I really originally decided I wanted it. Oh, look if I can get it for you. This is one of those hummingbird moths. Hi, it's Nancy, and welcome to Garden Scroll. We're not in the garden, as you can tell, but we brought flowers from the garden, and we're going to take these to a friend of ours. And this is my mother. And I wanted to say Happy Father's Day. And for Father's Day, we're going to allow my husband to take me and my mother out, as well as himself, for dinner. We had, actually there was a tornado that was a few miles from us, but we did not get the tornadic weather, thank God, but we did get some straight winds, and things are kind of tossed about out here today. The little pot that was on here is over here, and I picked the little angel up and set her back up in there, but I'll need to glue her back on. And then we had several, as you can see, the leaves strewn everywhere, but those are small things, so I'm not complaining at all. We had several limbs. This little angel here is all topsy-turvied over there. I might can set her up right now, but I'll probably be out here all day tomorrow dealing with some of the things the storm messed around for me. But it's not that bad at all, even though there's little stuff here and there and everywhere. Oh no, what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh no, some little bird got knocked over and broken. But I'll get this stuff all put back together, glued back together, what will glue back, and I'll let go of the rest of it. It's nothing compared to people losing their homes or their lives, so we're going to be fine with it. This little basket is the one that was up here, and this is often have to be redone, but the little angel that was in here got broken, but it's not something I can't glue back together and put it back in there, so it's gonna be fine. And I had some beautiful daylilies bloomed. Things were actually in good enough shape that what we do need to do, I left for today so that I could run around some with my mother. and be with my husband for Father's Day. This little one got blown off of here, but I'll just have to come out and put some Gorilla Glue right there and put her back on there, and she'll be good as new. And I just now noticed that this little sign got destroyed. And out the backyard, this is what you get. So, but we'll get this all cleaned up. Some pretty good sized limbs blew off the maple tree and pretty much just flew over the top of the house and landed in the backyard. But luckily they landed right there in the grass, and there's plants on either side and either end, and it didn't seem to bother them, other than it did some of that throwing pots down on the ground, and some of the little garden decor is some of it's broken, but most of it's just stuff like this little Indian angel right here where she's all leaned over, but they'll just need to be straightened back up. And along with the winds, we also got 1 inch and 2/10 of rain. And getting that rain is what allowed me to be able to go running around a bit with my mom today and my husband, because otherwise I would have had to stay here and water the garden. It's another surprise shot of a hummingbird moth. And over here, I couldn't quite figure out what this was in my garden that was all broken to pieces. But then I looked up to the light, which has no well, my word's not coming, but that little cover, the cover for the light is not there any longer. It's in my backyard, all squished to pieces. Look at this pretty little purple bee balm bloom. So I just pretty much let it all go today until tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get out here and get a bunch of this cleaned up. And I was grateful to get to enjoy my day. Oops, here's one I didn't see this morning, but my little umbrella trellis is tipped over. And this little stand, I had to take the pots off of it because it had fallen down. So they were falling down too, but they needed some stakes in them to hold them down better anyway. And while I'm out here, I wanted to show you this beautiful little oranges and lemons gaillardia that I purchased from Walmart. And there's another one of the screaming orange blooms, daylily blooms. And it's no surprise to me that this little angel fell over in the wind. She's quite tall and she has a tendency to fall in the winds easily. So basically, I'm just thanking the Lord for His protection and His blessings.